welcome everyone to Paint Club. Been a while. A new look stream for Paint Club. You got my little face here in the window here, and here is my painting area. I think it's safe to say. We're going to be painting this thing today. Let me zoom right in on that thing's face so you can see him. This is my new D&D character. His name is Sylvester, and he is a paladin of Lavender. So, we're going to be doing lots of bright colours. Lots of bright colours. He has got mushrooms on underneath him. I need to clip that little bit off there, because we're doing the Underdark campaign, the Into the Abyss, I think it's called. So there are mushrooms, and they're going to be glowy mushrooms, I hope, if I can get them to work. I know how I'm going to try and do it, and I'll explain that as I go. How am I going to get that little piece of plastic out? This is going to be difficult without chopping the mushroom off. Okay. I don't want to lose any mushrooms. I've already lost one. How do I get rid of this? Now, with the camera I've got, I can zoom in a bit if you need me to. So in fact, I think I'm going to try it and see what happens. No? Okay. He's not zooming. Damn it. I'll just have to move closer to you if you want to see it closer. But yes, got me little clippers. And we're going to start painting this bad lad. And yeah, it's going to be good. How has everyone's Monday been? And bloody hell, is it not Monday? It is definitely a Monday. I hope everyone's Monday was good and well, not as stressful as it could be. Right, I'm going to try and get me clippers in between this guy's legs. Oh, this isn't going to end well. Oh, I've nearly got him there. How do I... Oh, I got it. Yes. Mushroom is free of plastic. So, first things we need to do with this, we need to undercoat it, base coat it. I was going to spray it, but I don't have any spray. It's been so long since I've done this, I've lost the spray that I had. I'm sure I had some. Right, I need a base coating brush. Where are we? Or an undercoating brush would just be anything really. This bad lad. Massive brush. Doesn't need to be neat or anything. So, because I'm going bright on the top and dark on the bottom, I'm thinking I'm going to do it in mechanical standard grey. It's a nice sort of in-between colour. You can get decent results out of a model with light or dark shades. And I've got lots of mechanical standard grey because of my guard. My Imperial Guard love that colour. It's their main colour. Haven't painted any Imperial Guard in a while. So here we go. The paint is still good after 2 years. I honestly was not expecting that. I was expecting a lot more resistance from a paint. I've still got the old paint palette here, which I'll be using still. I hope Badge is doing well. I haven't heard from him in a little while. I'm going to really water this down. I don't want this drying on me because it's a big dollop. And I want the layers to be really thick, really thin, sorry. It's an undercoat, the base coat. You know, this is the first of many coats. So I'm going to make it wet as hell. So here we go. And it begins. The first brush strokes of Sylvester Soler, Knight of Astor, Champion of Lavender, Warrior of Light, Bringer of Lavender's Light. I've run out of words. Here we are. I've been hesitant to do a paint club on my own, basically. The reason we haven't done a paint club in about 2 years is because War Badger has got himself a family now. He's a family badger. And he didn't want to do paint club anymore. So, and I didn't want to do it on my own because of this. Me having to chat the whole way through. I used to like doing it because there was like more than one of us and we could sort of just bounce conversation back and forth. But I'm going to have to basically be talking the whole way through. I've got the backing music, which is pretty cool. Still got that playlist. Really like it. Every so often I'll whack it on. It's great. So like some video game OSTs are just really cool. Just making sure that my cameras are in the right place. I think I've placed them correctly. Nice. Nice. Wow, this shield is so thin. I've got to say, thank you to my friend AJ, who is in Paint Club, by the way. If you want to join Paint Club, if you've not been with us previously in our previous life, you can type !Discord, and the link to the Discord will pop up in chat, and you can click your way through there and join Paint Club and post pictures of all of your wonderful creations, which I'm sure are much better than mine. This coating bit I probably should have done earlier, but I was very busy in work today and I didn't have a second to do any preparation for this. But this is all part of the process. So the plan with the base, they're supposed to be luminous mushrooms, like glowy in the dark. So what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to paint the whole base in a bright purple, and then paint the mushrooms in bright luminous colors, and it's going to be awesome. But the bottoms of the mushrooms are all going to be purple. I'm going to do like blues, I think, for the tops of the mushrooms, and then I'm going to sort of paint around the mushrooms. And like as I get closer to the bottoms of mushrooms, I'm going to sort of dry brush it more and more so that it looks like it's shining on a dark floor, rather than having to paint the dark floor and then paint the brightness in. I just feel like it's going to be a better way of doing it. I feel like that's a better way of doing it. If anyone's got a better idea, let me know. So at the moment, that's all I've got. But I think it's a good idea. And the last time I had an idea like that, it worked out pretty well, I think. Now the sword that I've got here, my DM very, very graciously gave us, at level 3, one of the best swords in the game. I have Dawnbringer, which is basically a luminous sword. It's basically an energy sword. It's basically the closest thing to a lightsaber in D&D, I would say, and it kicks some ass, especially against the undead. It's very nice. And so yeah, at level 3, that is loot right there. So I'm very happy with that, and I'm painting it onto my model. I've had the model unpainted for a couple of weeks now, so I feel like it's time to get it done, you know? Right, so the base coat on the top of the model so far is looking okay. Oh, there he is. So far so good. Yes. Obviously the camera's reversed, I think. So that's my left, that's my right, that's my left, so yeah, it's reversed. Which is why I'm struggling to get it on the camera and going, whoa. all of that. Alrighty then. So, I will give it the base coat of Mechanicum Standard on the bottom here, but then I'm going to go over the top of the base with the brightest purple I've got. I might do the stems of the mushrooms first. Oh no, the stems are probably... Might as well make them bright purple. Bravo! How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Now that didn't kick off, did it? Also, I don't know if it needs to be all caps. We should probably check this. Right, that's not working. Okay. Streamlabs chatbot is not working. Are you just off the bed? Just give me a view. Oh, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that so much. Gonna drop that volume just a tiny bit. I need Streamlabs chatbot to work properly, please. Can't get the chatbots these days, eh? Anyway, I hope you're feeling well, Stricken. I hope you're doing a little bit better. But thank you so much for the lurk, my dude. What Stricken's feeling a little bit worse for wear lately. So, yeah. Get well soon, man. Get well soon. Appreciate the lurk so much. Catch you later, man. Catch you later. Oh, wow. The chat is very fucking small. I did not expect it to be that tiny. I'm gonna have to do something with that. At some point. I think I've shrunk it down too much. In my first to make it sort of fit in that box. Okay. Alright, the inner legs are not painted, but other than that, the base coat is done. I think I'm probably going to need just a tiny blob just to get it done. Maybe? Might be able to make it do. It might stretch. It is still going. The paint on the brush is still working. For now. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I think that's very doable. Nice. We have a base coat, everyone. Clean your brush. Always clean your brushes. Lovely stuff. Clean, clean, clean. Oh, yes. I don't like to twizzle my brushes when I'm cleaning them, but you do have to make sure they're absolutely free of paint, otherwise you end up with stiff or stained brushes. I've stained this one a bit, sadly. But, you know, it's fine. It was like that when I got it. Right. Now, that model is drying nicely. I can still see a bit of wet on it, so we're just gonna give it a blow. Ooh. Have a little breather whilst we pour our tea. Also clean up the keyboard because apparently I've put water on my keyboard. Right, I have got myself a proper pot of tea. Proper brew, so we'll pour that, bad lad. What the hell's that in the mug? Just some gunk. Obviously I didn't rinse it very well. Luckily it's only one bit. There we go. Lovely tea, that. Cheers. Right. I'm not going to put that directly onto my work laptop because that just is a bad idea. I'll put it on my work phone instead. Aha. Right, so color scheme thinky time. What are we thinking with you? So I shall go into close camera. Hello. Sylvester Soler. So what I'm planning on, I'll get one of my smaller brushes to do some pointing. So I think he's going to be either he's either going to be blonde or brown hair. Not sure yet. But he has got a spectacular mustache, so I want to highlight that if I can. Look at that. The shield is going to be sort of light silvery metal there, and the highlight's going to be gold, of course, because it's sunlight. The cape is going to be, I'm going to try and get white. I'm going to try and make white look good. It's difficult. It's difficult to do. Sword is, as I say, like basically a lightsaber, so I'm going to make it bright white with sort of yellow highlights at the edges. I'm going to try and dry brush a bit on his breastplate and on his face on this side, so it looks like it's like luminescent on his face, you know. Armor's going to be silver and gold, and yeah, that tassel there is going to be pretty much the same. It's going to be white, just like the cloak. So yeah, the purple mushrooms is probably going to be the hardest bit, I would say. Right, let's unblur that so you guys can see. Right. I think the base is actually dried quicker than everything else because I use really thin paint. Interestingly, underneath the armor it looks sort of leathery, so I'm going to do brown there, I think. Yeah, in the cupboard. Yeah. Okay. So, let's start with the purple, shall we? So the brightest purple I have is this cacophony purple. Cacophony purple. No idea. I've no idea what army uses that. It looks very chaosy, doesn't it? Looks very... Is it Tiznich or Sinch? Sinch definitely sounds better. Alrighty then, so I'm going to make this lovely and purple. Here we go. Right, I believe that the sound alerts should be working now. I'm just going to test them. Make sure that they're working. That sounds like it worked. Okay, we'll water it down a bit. You don't want your paint to be too thick, especially since I'm going to be going over this with more colours. Let's dab a bit off there. You guys can't actually see my mixing pad that much. There it is. Little purple bits. So, here we go. Floor. Be bright purple. I'm going to try and get the stems as well, make them bright purple, and the undersides of the mushrooms. So really we're going to give this whole thing quite a big covering here. Don't need to worry too much about areas where there aren't any mushrooms about. So obviously that's going to be made like into a mud colour or dirt colour or stone colour. I'm not entirely sure what. I think the base of the feet as well, I'm going to do a little bit of purple, but I'm probably going to just dry brush the purple once we're done with the armour. But it just means I don't need to worry too much about, you know, hitting the armour. Okay. Well, yeah, just give it a really good coat of purple here. Nice bright colour. This should make the base pop hard. It should be very nice to look at when it's done. That's what I'm going for anyway. I hope it'll work. I really do. It was like a really good idea in my head. And if it comes off, I'll be very pleased. If I make it work, I'll be extremely pleased. Alrighty then. There's a mushroom there. Let's get the ground around that nice and purple. Okay. Obviously, there's going to be dry. There's going to be oil on that as well. What washers? Yeah, we're going to wash it at some point. I'm not going to wash the bottom too much. So I want the purple to really pop. Okay, this layer paint does dry quickly, so we need to be quick. Be quick about this. Make sure we use every little drop. Get all of the stem bits of these mushrooms perked up and the ground around them. Go purple, go home, that's what they say. We want a really nice underdark glow. Nice. I think that's good. I get the old paint brush and wash as usual. A little sip of tea, and this is us basically for the next however long it takes. 3 days. Anyone's painting along with us at home, dude, let me know what you're doing. Be it 40k or a D&D model. Oh yeah, because it's a D&D model, we should probably swap the overlay so it shows a D&D instead of an Aquila. There we go. That's slightly better. Right. I think I'm going to concentrate on the base maybe to start with. Or do we get the metal done? So I'm going to be dry brushing a lot on the base here, so yeah, I'm going to focus on the base. Okay. So, now I need to decide what colour the floor is going to be. I don't want to go black, mainly because this Abaddon black seems like it's dead. Do you have a second one, I think? Yes, there's a second Abaddon black, and that one feels very nice. Okay, so I could go with that. Go with the Abaddon. Let's just show you my paint tin here. So I could go with the Abaddon. I could go for a. Don't know. Oh, that would be a nice colour for the top of some of the mushrooms, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, Wild Rider Red. I like it. I've got that as a colour for the top of some of the mushrooms. I can get some Macragge Blue. Oh yeah. Going a bit. I think those 3 colours should work. I have also got a paler grey, like a purpley grey there if I need it. I might do the purpley grey spots actually, that'd be good on the mushroom tops. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, where were we? Well, speaking about ground, wasn't I? The floor. So I either go like grey or brown. Got here Eshin Grey. I don't think I've ever used it. In fact, I haven't because it's completely sealed. Been closed this entire time. So that would probably make a good dry brush colour. Do we go mechanical standard or because I'm obsessed with that colour? The ground could be XV88. That's quite a nice colour. That's what I use for my towels base coats. It's like a quite pale brown. We've got Steel Legion Drab as well, which is a bit darker. Might go with Steel Legion. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Steel Legion, and I might, if I need to, brighten it up with some of the brighter browns, like I've got Towel Light Ochre, if I need it. Okay. Alright. Let's decide, and I've decided I'm going to go with... Do I go black and grey? I'm going to go grey. Do you know what? Let's... But in my mind, there's a lot of purples and blacks in the Underdark, so I think it makes sense to have the ground being like a stony grey. Like a... Oop, there we go. Like a stony grey. That purple, like, as the sort of shine colour. Then you could wash over the top of it and dry brush around. Alright. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, let's get stuck in. I need a small brush for detail here. Already at the detail stage, and we're only 20 minutes in. Are we 20 minutes in? I don't even know how far we've gone. 30 minutes in. Excellent. Alright, so let's go with Mechanicum Standard. Where's that gone? I just had it. I literally just had it. Where are you? Is that you? Yeah, there it is. I might have multiple pots of this because my guard used so bloody much of it. Okay, so there's... I'm not going to need too much of it because a lot of the base is staying purple. I might use the... if it's drying up, I might use it to dry brush. Okay, here we go. So, this bit is very much not mushroomy. I might just have a little bit more water in there. That's feeling a bit thick. Just a little bit more water in there. There you go. It's feeling much better. Okay. So, there we go. Don't want to get any closer than that to the mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of edge the out the edges of the cobbles, sort of facing away from mushrooms as well. Try and give it a bit more shadow. Okay. There we go. And make the light sort of, like, you know, a bit more realistic. Okay. And obviously we don't need to be massively consistent with this, because as with most things in nature, different mushrooms are going to be more luminescent than others, aren't they? That's just standard nature behavior, isn't it? So the more sort of slapdash you are, luckily for me, the better it might end up looking. Okay, where's that wet spot? There it is. The wet splodge is right there. There we go. Lovely. Get the edges of this border out as well. That's definitely going to be... This little crevice here is definitely going to be in shadow. As is this. I think the shadow effect might, if it works well, might end up giving the bubbles like a more 3D effect. I don't know. Maybe. It could just end up looking shit. There is always that possibility. There's always that possibility. Now those are right underneath that mushroom, so that's going. Okay. Here we go. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to give this this base a wash with Agrex Earthshade rather than Null Oil, which I usually go for. Just because I think it's going to give it a more sort of dirty look, you know. That's kind of what you want for the floor, isn't it? I'm going to completely avoid the areas like directly surrounding the mushrooms with any of the wash. Okay, this there should be fine. Need a little bit more here, I think. One right there. That's good. That's good. Okay. I don't know how this is going to look in the end. Heat painting stuff when you've no idea what it's going to do. Right, so I think I need to go into the little bit more of here on the base this side. This clump of mushrooms needs a bit more of a realistic border. Oh dear me. Okay. I'll give you a proper status update in a sec. Just let me get what I think is the right way. There's a bit in the middle here that I need to somehow get. I need to make it like a little sort of split bit, you know. So I kind of need my brush to go in between the legs here and not touch any of the mushrooms and just... There you go, just like that. That's fucking perfect, actually. Now, let's do the same on this side over here. Nice. A little bit of wet brush in between these two. Just like that. Yeah, that's good. Now it's just sort of... I need to neaten the edges out a bit more so they follow where the mushrooms actually are a bit better. Right. That there as well, please. There, that's good. That's a crevice there that we can sort of follow with the brush. Nice. So I think the Agrex is going to make some of this pop a bit better as well. Okay. Maybe a bit more just over here. In between these two clumps of mushroom and the foot. Just there. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I think if I do any more to this, I'm probably gonna start breaking it or making it, you know, taking too much of the purple away. So I'm just gonna get the edges tidy because there's quite a bit of purple still left on there, but there really shouldn't be any. And there, please. Oh, the paint's really starting to dry up now. Problem is, with the dry brushing idea, kind of need that to be done whilst the after the wash is done. So, all right, I'm giving up on that paint on there. I think I've done what I can here. I think after the wash. And I think it's going to start to come together a bit more. Alright. So let's wash the base with Agrex, and then then we'll switch to looking at the top of the model. I can't. Do you know what I need? I need one of these sort of, you know, little handles where you don't have to be holding the base whilst you're doing this, because I'm gonna fall foul of that now. So I'm gonna have to touch this base. I'm gonna get agrax all over me fingers, all over them. Now that is Fugan Orange. Would orange be a good colour for this? There's agrax, and there's the orange. What did I get the orange wash for? No idea, but... Ooh. Purple with an orange wash. It'd give it a bit more of an otherworldly look, I think. Oh, now this is a decision that can't be made lightly. You cannot make this decision lightly. I think I'm going to give this wash to the sword. Ooh. You know what? You only live once. Let's use the weird color. Let's do it. You only live once. Oh, that looks like a friggin' weird color, that. Wash. Alright, here we go. Let's wash this bad lad. Hey man, I had to go to bed when you got home from work. No worries, welcome in, my dude. How the devil are you today? Hope you're doing well. I'm currently washing the base of this model with a weird color. So... let's see how this works out for me. That is way too much off that on this area here, so I'm gonna have to try and spread this about a bit. Oh wow, no, that's way too much. Okay, I'm dabbing that off actually. I'm officially dabbing it. Okay. Okay. Let's get this wash everywhere where we don't want like bright colors. I'm gonna try and use it to blend the edges of where the mushrooms are being luminous and the ground. Just dip the thing in null oil. I'm actually using an orange wash on purple luminescence. I don't know how this is going to end up, but back to the drawing board if it fucks up, if it looks bad. It might give it that otherworldly look I'm looking for, but it might also just look shit. Now, how was your Monday, Darned? I'm guessing since you had to go to bed after coming home from work, you've had a rough work day. Well, welcome to the chill zone. Where's that lorry plan? There it is. Welcome to our Monday night refuge from work and responsibilities and all the things that make us go bleh. Because here is Paint Club. Paint Club, the only rule we have is we don't talk about work. Okay. Alright, so this is muddy as all hell, and it kind of almost looks like blood, to be honest, but that could end up working in our favour. You had a dream about owning a motorcycle. Keanu Reeves came to have a chat about it with you, then you woke up. It was gorgeous. Nice. It's quiet. You brought a Happy Meal. Nice, nice. What do you think of the new look paint club, Don? I know you weren't here for when we had a OG paint club like 2 years ago, but this is my solo paint club. So I honestly think I fucked it up. It depends how it dries, but this is what it's looking like at the moment. The base. So what I've done is I've painted the stems of the mushrooms and the base bright purple. Then I've painted around where the purple's going to be in like a mechanical standard grey to make it look sort of stony. And yeah, I think I've chosen the wrong colour there. It might dry okay. I don't know. We just need to press on. You got a squishy toy. Nice. It doesn't look good at all. I'm increasingly aware that I've fucked this model up. The dry brushing might help it, but we need to wait for the wash to dry until before we do that. So we're going to move on to the rest of the model. I think the best way to start is with... Do we do the light stuff first and then paint the dark stuff over it? No, I'm going to do metal first, I think. Now, metal paints are the ones that I was scared about the most. I'm scared of this paint because it's not been opened for 2 years. This might be solid. Have a sip of tea. Thank fuck it's okay. The golds might be a different story, but oof, I was scared of that one. Right, I've got one of these special brushes from Citadel from the Games Workshop. This one's a base brush apparently. Do I have a detail brush? No, this is the one with the pointiest edge, so I'm going to use it. Okay, so it's a synthetic brush, so it's not like, it's like plastic bristles, but I actually really like them. I find that you can get more out of your paint because the paint is less likely to stick to the bristles, if you know what I mean. So you don't get like massive splodges, which is honestly my least favourite thing. I like having lots of paint on my brush, but I don't like it when it just splodges. So look how much paint I've got on this brush. It is loads, it is rammed with paint. I'm just delicately painting this shield and it's not just gone haywire on me. Magic. Very happy with this brush. Okay, so all of the gold, all of the trim's going to be gold on this shield. What's the model? This model is a custom D&D miniature. That's what I am currently painting. Right, that chat over that way is so fucking tiny. I need to change that. Yeah, this is my I made this model on HeroForge. My friend AJ printed it out for me. Thank you very much, AJ, if you watch it. I know that you're in our Discord. And yeah. And now I'm painting the bastard. Right, I think I'm going to go full metal here. I may have to highlight some of the bits differently, but let's go full silver, well, steel colour. And then this central bit can be gold, I think. Apart from this bit. This bit will be silver as well. And I can see where the highlight's going to be. It's going to look kind of Cornish. And by Khorne, I mean the the god of blood for the blood god and all of that. Skull for the skull throne. But it's actually supposed to be Lathander, which is the god of light. D&D god of light. So here we go. Let's get the shield painted at least, and then we can move on to the rest of the armor. Okay, the light situation is holding up okay, but there are crevices where I'm really having to turn the model to be able to see. No, I don't mind that, to be honest, because it does force me to have the model where the camera's pointing, which is one of the things I was not good at in Paint Club 1.0. Okay, I feel like that the glove on that is going to end up being. Oh, this is chainmail. Right, that makes things a lot easier. I can just wash it, can't I? I can just paint it all silver and then wash the bastard and be done with it. Happy days. I thought it was like leather underneath, but it's not. Glory be. Glory to Lathander. Excellent. Let's get the armor done first. Then we can do the white bits. Then we can do the washing, and then we can highlight it. And that's most of it done, basically. I might turn my attention back to the base once we've done the armor, though. Just because I want that done, like ASAP. Okay. Now I know that the hilt of the sword is going to be gold. That we know. I didn't do any base coating here. Oh, that's going to come back to bite me, I think. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. Right, I think I've used the paint that I've blodged to the best of my ability. I now need to get a new blob. Washing my brush in between every blob. Make sure it's clean and pristine and ready to paint again. Oh, yes. What's your current painting project, Don? What? You know what armies do you collect? I want to know. Do you have any 40k armies that you collect? I currently have 3. And they're all the boring ones. Imperial Guard, Space Marine, and Tau. Alright, let's just dab a bit of that off so I'm not, like, using way too much. I don't want the paintbrush to make a liar of me. What's your what now? Can you... Alright, is the volume too high on the music? Is the volume too high on the music? This is the first time doing this in a while. Let me put that down a bit. Yeah, do you have any armies that you collect for 40k? Is the question that I asked. If you couldn't hear me. You're at Dark Angels, nice. You got a few Knights, Intercessor squads and shit. I have got some Intercessors, but they are orange. In fact, here they are. Some muddy ones here. There you go. Imperial Fist. Look at that. Come on, zoom, you bastard. Not zooming, is it? I'll make it zoom in a minute. I just need to use this paint while it's still good. You're doing washing up. Volume is great. Excellent. I whack the music up if people think that was better. Currently moved it down, just for everyone's sanity. Okay, get some of the paint off this pauldron. It's a little bit loud. All taken out of the box and primed, then popped into the box to collect some dust. Oh, unfortunate. Does happen sometimes. Al, if you ever want to pop on onto Paint Club with us on a Monday night, you can absolutely feel free. And get them painted, my dude. Get them painted. Ooh, this armor's got a nice draconic arse plate. I don't think I'll be able to show that on the camera very well because it's tucked behind the cloak. Alright, I need to be more careful down this way because I don't want to... Already painted the ground, I don't want to do it again. Okay. Yeah, I regret that. I regret using the orange wash so much. So bloody much. That was a bad move from Bula. What was I thinking? Not very much, I guess. Let's see if we can get these legs painted without having to paint the mushrooms again. The bottoms of the mushrooms, anyway. I haven't done the tops. Deliberately, for this very reason. Because I know what my hands are like. I'm not going too thick on the silver paint here because I don't mind if a little bit of purple showing through, because I feel like that's going to give a nice luminescent effect, you know? Almost like dry brushing in reverse, which is kind of the whole theme of the base on here, I think. It's kind of the whole idea of this base. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I mean, this armor's looking very spangly now. It's very nice. I like it. This hip plate here needs to go nice and silvery. Oh, yes. I can feel the Fander's light already. I am basking in it. It is magnificent. And yeah, some more Oriental music comes on, because Guilty Gear soundtracks are fucking awesome. Oh, so are Dynasty Warriors soundtracks. Yes. Okay. I think that's out. That's out. All of the silver painted. It needs painting. I think. Let's go over some of it again. Oh, some of this pauldron's not been painted. There you go. Get off me. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. That's Luke. What you doing there, Luke? The inside of the pauldron. There you go. Oh, and the back of the neck. Oh, we haven't got much paint left. Come on. Let's get this done before paint dries. Oh, it's going. It's going. Oh, metal paint dries so fucking fast. Oh, metallic paint dries so fucking fast. As soon as it starts to go, it's gone, basically. Alright, I think I managed to pull it off. Just about. Giggity. Oh, man. So done. As you're doing the washing up, you may not have noticed. We've given you a lot of ways now overnight to spend your channel points. We've got new sound alerts. We've got text to speech that you can trigger now with a few thousand channel points. So if you want to spend them, you can now. Also, booze control. The next round is up and ready to be submitted to. And again, whoever does the most amount of channel points wins. Then gets to choose what booze we drink. Standard. Right. Wait, what am I going with? I need gold, I think. Hang on, no. We said we were going back to the base. Go back to the base. Focus. Focus, Bula. Okay. Now, I'm going to dry brush a bit now. Or try to, at least. So. Where's the... I'm going to go Eshin Grey. It's a very much lighter grey than the Mechanicum Standard, but because of dry brushing, I feel like it's going to give a nice highlighty bit to it. And then I might wash over it again. Thank you for the fart there, Dan. Excellent. Right. Where's my dry brush? I believe this is one of them. Here he goes. With all of the new alerts.
Hello there.
Hello there, indeed. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a little bit.
This moment that he knew he fucked up.
I actually did fuck up because I used the wrong bloody colour on my wash. Okay, so this Eshin's actually quite a lot darker than I was expecting. Oh, I just coloured my finger in silver there a bit. Alright, so dry brushing. Let's really get rid of this paint. Really get rid of it. Now, there is still quite a bit here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just sort of start going over the bits that I want to be more grey than the others. And then I'm going to really start dry brushing around the mushrooms. Okay, this is still quite a lot of paint on here. But it is actually cleaning up the my mistake quite well. Just dunking in a tin and job done. Right, Braggle, how's it going? Welcome to Paint Club 2.0. How the devil are you today, my dude? I hope you're doing well. Alright, this dry brushing is cleaning up my mistakes quite well. Ladies and gentlemen, you can never fuck up too badly with painting miniatures. You can always save your mistakes. Always. Okay, maybe always is an overstatement, but you can most of the time fix your mistakes. Okay, let's just... Oh, I just pressed a button there. I don't know what I just pressed. It was the delete button. I didn't delete anything I needed. Okay. Really get stuck in here now because the paint is dry as fuck. So we can't really hurt the model with this amount of paint. All we can do is blend, really. Blend the purple into the grey to make it look a bit more realistic. Bit like that. That's good. That is good. Okay. Need this red to fuck off. There's a bit of red here that I just not enjoying here. Okay, that I think that's fucked off quite nicely. Okay. Okay. That's starting to look a bit better now. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a really wet wash now on top of the all the colours have done. I'm going to do it with Agrax just to try and give it a bit more of a natural look. Oh, how is Fraggle today? I hope your Monday's been good. Alright, this dry brush is out of commission for a little while because it's obviously wet. You can't dry brush with a wet brush. I need to let that dry. Usually it takes about an hour or so. Got another dry brush, but it's very big. Right, so where's the Agrax? There it is. Right, and I'm going to go super wet with this wash. Like, really, really wet. So thin that you can barely notice it. Okay, so literally, I'm not going to need more than that, I think. Just one half brush full. Get it in there. Really get the water on it. It's basically water is what I want here. Basically water. There you go. Okay, and this should finally put this weird red colour to rest. There will still be a little bit of like glowing red coming through, but not a lot I can do about that, other than going over again with the bit of dry brushing with some grey, which I might do after the wash, the second wash, which wouldn't have been necessary if I hadn't have chosen a shit colour to do the first wash with. Oh, what a stupid boy I am. Stupid Bula. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go over the red bits with a bit more of this. There we go. Okay. I mean, I've done what I can. Might have saved it, I might not have saved it, I don't know. It's gonna look a bit weird, I think. Let's zoom in, show you what I've done so far. The wash is still could have a bright green armor and a blue sword. Be different. Well, currently he's got sort of purple mushrooms on the base. I don't know when this wash dries, it might look a bit better than it does. That orange stuff is was a mistake, in my opinion. But you never know. I might do a dry brush around the edges of the purple bit as well with a slightly deeper purple. I don't know, or a blue. Save that bit. But then we've got the metallic armor is looking good. Shiny silver. We're gonna go on around the edges with the gold. Might do the face. Yeah, we'll do the skin color as well, I think. Sounds good to me. Right. Autofocus on! Righty then. Now the metal has definitely dried now, so time to go an edge around with gold. Right, let's find a gold that works. I usually use Balthazar, I think, underneath. And Giena's on top. So there's Giena's, which is looking decidedly split and kind of solid. So I don't know if that's going to be usable. There is some liquid in it, but I might need to give it an actual stir with something. Where is... So we've got auric armor. That'd work, actually, as a highlight color. I'm just giving it a massive fucking shake. See if I can get it to mix. No, that's going to need a stir as well. Where's Balthazar gone? That's not it. I'm sure I had Balthazar here somewhere. Did I take it out? Oh, that's Lead Belcher. The really dark colour, so it could be anything. That's Lead Belcher as well. I think that's the dead one. Is it? Yeah, it's Balthazar. There you go. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds like it's actually mixing okay. Might not need to stir this one. Oh, that tea's gone very cold. Mmm. Gross. There's nothing worse than cold tea. Blech. Right. Nice. Yeah, the Balthazar is working well. Oh, big flake of it just came off as I opened it up. Okay, so we're going to need a fair glog of this, I think. Fair glog. You don't necessarily need to mix the, or water down the metallic paints too much, but I'm going to do it. There is. What is? There is what? When you think it's tea, and it's the pint of water cup. Oh. That is bad, but I don't think it's quite as bad as having tea that you think is warm, but isn't. There's nothing worse. Okay. Let's just get this. Aha! Okay, the Balthazar is working nicely there, actually. Yeah, it looks kind of brassy. It's basically just a brass colour until you highlight it with a gold, but it gives a really nice undercoat for gold. And if you put auric armor on top of it, it looks fantastic. Paint! I am painting! I'm painting like my life depends on it. It might. Okay. So we've got little arrows here. I need to get a good glob of paint on each of these without distorting the shape. Ideally. Tea would give you a rustic brown colour. Not painting with tea, damn it! You only do that on paper, really. Does give a really nice effect if you're trying to make paper look old, though. We've all done that trick, haven't we? As kids, with a school project. Oh, I fucked that up, I think, a bit there. That arrow there is not particularly great. I'll have to tidy that up later. Just made my life more difficult for later on. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, so we got sort of a crescent moon shape as well as the sun, which is kind of off theme, but it was the most sort of Lathander shield I could find on HeroForge. HeroForge is great, but you know, if you've got like a really specific idea in mind, sometimes you can't quite make it exact, you know? But most of the time, for most purposes, it's bloody great. I've done I think I've done 3 character models on it before, so far. All of those are at my friend's house, because that's where we play D&D. I might have to bring them back for next week to show you. Okay, let's go for the gold center. Change my mind. I'm going for the gold center. gold shield center. That's going to look very shiny and nice. If I can keep it tidy, it'll mean I won't have to tidy up later, which is going to be very useful. So far, so good. Oh, that's nice. That is actually very tidy. I just need to try and get some brush strokes out of it. There you go. I think that's about as clean as I can get it. Right, pauldrons. There's some highlights on the pauldrons I want to make gold. There we are. Just edging, basically, giggity. I think that's supposed to be a gemstone, but I don't want to put a gemstone in it. I want to make it gold. Gilded gold. I'm quite happy with how this model turned out overall. The printing has been top job. Top job on the printing. If anyone needs a someone who can 3D print you a model, we've got one in our Discord. And I'm sure if you ask him nicely enough and give him a few quid, he'll print whatever you want. Obviously, you have to give him money for postage as well, but sure he wouldn't mind if you asked him really nicely. A sound bloke. I think he had a little business on Etsy at one point, but I'm not sure if he's still doing that. That was a few years ago now. I'll ask the question and see, and I'll let you know next time. I'll give you all the links and stuff. Alright, let's just get this edge sorted. There we go. Nice. Oh, that's nice. That looks good. I'm liking that. Obviously, I'll zoom in for you in a bit so you can see it properly. I'm going to make this gold as well. I was tempted to make this into a like a leather belt, but no, I'm going to go gold. Let's go ridiculous. Hell yes. Wonder Woman belt. Hell yes. What you want. Okay. Just get the top of it as well. Okay. Is it just me or is this this OST giving me PTSD for that boss fight at the end of Devil May Cry? Oh my god. Nice. Lovely bit of Guilty Gear. Okay. See, now the difficulty with having two cameras is I need to keep my head here. I need to keep the model here so you can see me painting it. So if I have a stray, like down here and up here, that's when I'm really focusing. So I do apologize if that happens. Alrighty then. I'm reaching the bottom of this little blob of paint. I'm going to need another one. Right, clean the brush, clean the brush. Okay, more paint. Come here, Balthazar. I have need of you. Not too much of you though, because I think I'm pretty much done with you. Need a little bit more. Teeny bit of water. Water it down a bit. And there we go. Back on it. Like nothing ever happened. Okay. And there we go. And this edge of the pauldrons. There does seem to be multiple pauldrons. I don't know if I've overlapped two like armor sets or something to make like a double pauldron situation, or whether that's actually an option. Well, I'm not sure. I think it probably is an option. I got gold here. I've given him a gold ear for now. I'll fix that in a bit, don't you worry. I find that painting for me is just constantly going back and fixing stuff until there's nothing left to fix. So I don't worry too much about the errors I make, because I just know that there's gonna be. So don't stress about it, just fix it when it happens. I'm not the best painter. I know that when we used to do old paint club, Badger was always the better painter than me, and if we do go back to the B-Rec back screen and you get the slideshow, I'm sure you'll see some of Badger's work, and it is spectacular. It really is. Fantastic. He's got some very, very special models. To be honest, I'm very happy with some of mine as well, especially my Tau Riptide. If you ever get a chance to go on my Instagram, you can see that way back in the day. It's like 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, no, that was... I'm very happy with that model. That model came out super well. Okay, and I'm gonna paint these gold as well. Yes, that works. It's very nice. I like it. And we'll go under there as well. This is the MechWarrior 5 soundtrack, isn't it? Very nice. Great soundtrack, the MechWarrior 5 games. Or game, I should say. Oh, that's going to need a tidy. Damn it. I cocked that up. I was trying to be fancy as well, but I cocked it. It's fine. Standard behavior. Just need to tidy it when it's dried. There we go. It was the Metal Gear, the MechWarrior 5 soundtrack. I was right. My ears were correct. Oh man, I don't want to bring more paint out. I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna wet brush it. I'm not gonna worry about the palette on this. This is like right underneath the shield. You barely see it. Just gonna do this quick. Right under the shield. There you go. A little bit of edge work on that glove. Maxi, and we're good. A little bit of decoration. Lovely. Okay. Now comes the fun bit. Null and oil. Although I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the cloth done next. Oh, I'm petrified of what this this white paint's gonna look like. Been 2 years since I opened it. It's gonna be dry, I think. Here it is, white scar. And White Scar. I don't think it's called White Scar anymore. I think this is like really old paint. Like really old. This is definitely going to need a mix. Like a stir. It's fine. Holy shit. Alright, nice. Right, I'm going to use a slightly bigger brush because I've got bigger lumps to cover. I'm going to need plenty of paint because we're going over a grey base coat. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to first of all get the cape done first. Because that's the biggest bit. I can use it to paint on my brush. This is going to need at least 2 coats, I think, just to get the base coating done. And then we're going to do the null oil across the top, and then we'll give it another coat and then a highlight. This paint dries real fucking quick though, so we don't need to worry too much. I'll probably get 2 coats on this cape with just this one blob, I'd say, because it does dry really quick. Okay, let's get the edge here nice and clean if we can. Easier said than done. There we go. I think I've actually done it all right there. That's pretty cool. Okay. Just going to give it a little bit more water because it's a little bit globby. Globby. Good word. Good word. Okay, and there's the little front tassels as well. I think that's a bit too much paint on there. Don't have the luxury of the massive bit of cloth at the front on this side. I've got to be a little bit more careful. So this has got a little edge tasseling. This front like crotch flap. So I think I'm going to choose a nice yellow to accent this with. Once we've gotten the actual cloth nice and clean, because obviously it looks real dirty now. Because it's going to need at least one more coat after this. Minimum. Okay, I'm trying to keep this as clean as I can, but it's this is me, and my hands are giving me a little shaky shake right now. Oh my god, can you see the shake that's happening on here? I'm trying to be so careful. My hands are shaking like a bastard. Hate it when this happens. Okay, not too quick, not too quick. There we go. Right, yeah, I think that's good. Right there. Sweet. Hell, something's really upset the dogs. Okay. Now we're doing the back again. We're doing the cape. Second coat on the cape. The inside of the cape I'm not too worried about because I'm going to do a different colour. I haven't decided which colour yet. I'm thinking that like a bright orange would be lovely. But it's going to look very nice. I might get away with just a second coat here, you know. It's looking okay. And it still needs a wash and another coat and a dry brushing on top. So I think I'm going to get away with just 2 coats here. That's why I undercoated it in mechanical standard rather than black, because I don't know, it's just I knew that I'd be painting a lot of this white. So I'm just making my life easier for myself, really. Yeah, I think that's fine. That second coat's looking okay. Is that a blob of paint that's on there? That's gonna have to come off. Get me little clippers. Just scrape that off a bit. There you go. now to do this again. Oh, I didn't scrape it off, it just moved. Look. Get off, you bastard. Get off, you bastard. There you go, it's platinum, I think. There you go. That was a bit of a mistake, but never mind. Yeah, that's fine. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. I might get a third coat out of this, I don't know. I think this front tassel's going to need a third. Just to make it a nice flat white colour, you know? But I don't mean a coffee. A bit late for a coffee. Although I could do with one, to be honest. I'm going to do the same with the back of the front flap as well. I'm going to do a different colour on that. Same colour as the inside of the cape, just to keep it nice and uniform. And I think that's that's the colour I'm going to do the edging of the front flap, because it's got a nice. If I can make the coats nice and thin, it's got a nice 3D printed edge on it there. Just about put some white on some of the metal, but the metal will cover the white better than the white will cover the metal, so I don't mind this way round having to clean up. Don't mind a bit of white going on the metal. Lead Belcher doesn't have a problem covering white, but Skull White will absolutely struggle if I get too much Lead Belcher on here. Alrighty then, I think that's your second coat done. That's looking nice, actually. That's looking really good. Let's get a third coat if we can. Now let's just thin this paint a bit more. Real thin with this final coat. Get that blob out of the way. There it is on my brush. Alright, go. Third coat. Make it white as all hell. Give it the best possible chance to, you know, keep some of the nice brightness underneath the wash. Give it a chance. Here we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. And the front again. It just dries so quickly, this paint. It's good. That is a nice flat white there. That's nice. Happy with this. That's come out nice. That's come out really well. Okay. Might not even wash. No, I will wash this. I want the details to come through. Okay, just scrape that flat a bit. There was a little bit of paint pool in there that's dried a bit, but it's fine. Yeah, that'll do. That's pretty nice. I'll bring it up to the camera for you so you can see how it's looking. Then we're going to wash the shit out of it. Null oil everywhere. And it will be null oil this time, I think. Armor looks great in null. Okay. Do we want to do the colour in at the back as well? I think we do, because I want null oil there as well, just to bring the details out on the inside of the cape. Even though no one's going to look at it, really. I'll know. I'll know. Right, and I'm choosing... Oh, what do I do? I've got 3 colours in mind. Do we go... I've got 2 of the same colour there. Why have I got 2 of the same colour? There you go. Right. I've got 3 shades, all very warm. Got Avalon Sunset. Wild Rider Red. And I've got Mephiston Red. My fist is red. And I don't know which one to go with. While I decide, I'm going to do something to the chat box, because it is currently very tiny. And I need to sort that out. Where is chat box? Chat box, there you are. Okay, properties. You are 800 by 2000. I'm gonna just double you in size. So you're half the size, double the font size. So let's go 400 by 1000. Okay, that is super tiny. So we'll just stretch you so you fit. Okay, so let's just test that. Testes. That looks fine. That's much better. Well, hey. Yeah, but the chat box is now legible. We can see it. So, what are we doing? Avaland, Wild Rider, or Mephistum? What would look good on you? So let's go. I'll show you the model so far. Okay, here we are. There he is. The shield's looking pretty nice. I might do the inside of that cutout bit in gold as well to seal that up. I can do that on the second go around. Yeah, that white's looking pretty nice now. Managed to get the cape nice and bright and white. So that's good. The base, now that the washers have all sort of dried, is looking a little bit better, although it is still looking a little bit weird. But honestly, that's probably fine. But I'm going to go through and dry brush a bit more on the bottom with some grey, I think. Right, where are we? There we are. Let's put that back. So the gold... Right, I'm going to... Wild Rider Red. It is an in-between colour, but I'm going to discount it, I think. I might go for Avaland Sunset. Yeah, I'm going to go for Avaland. Let's go yellow. It'll basically look like that yellow. Essentially, it's going to be that yellow. I think that'll work. I think that'll work well. Right. It's a colour I use a lot. And luckily, it hasn't dried too badly. So I think we're alright. Got away with it. Okay, let's get a nice big blob. Kadoosh. Right there. Get some water. Wet it nicely. Maybe even a bit more. Many thin coats better than one fat one. There we go. Right. Again. On here. Nice, nice, nice. I want this to be nice and tidy around there. So I think the colour is fighting the white here. On the edges, I'll have to tidy that up when we get to our detail layer, but for now, I don't mind a little bit of sloppiness. Again, it's a really light colour on a fairly dark colour, so it's going to need a few coats. Okay. I think yellow is a very Lavandrian colour. Oh shit! I've absolutely cocked that up. Right. Well, yeah, I need a wet brush just to get this paint off here. I put a bunch of fucking yellow on the armor. That's saved about as good as I can get it saved, but yeah, there was a big chunk of yellow on there. Okay, I need to be a little bit less sloppy than that, ideally. Right, where am I going? Yellow on the back of the other thing as well, yes. So this way we go between the legs. This won't need too many coats, I just literally need the colour on there. Shit, I'm going to need to tidy that up. Wow. I think I've chosen the wrong size brush for this work. It's too detailed. I can't work with that brush. Shit. Come on. Off the brush you come. Oh, when you need to brush you need to wash a brush quickly. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come on. There we go. Right, this one's tiny, so I'm going to use it. A nice point on it as well. It's not actually a Citadel brush. I think it came from a watercolor set I got as a kid. But it had really nice brushes in it, so I've always kept them in my Warhammer box because I find them really easy to paint with. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's a bit of that's a bit too big a splodge. It could be saved, I suppose. Just straighten the edge out a bit. Yeah, I'm going to need to go back over that with white at some point. Okay. Right, nice. Sweet. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, the edging on the front end. I don't want to have to manually zoom this. Come on, please, please, camera, please. Oh, screw you so hard. Manually zoom. There you go. So yeah, the edging on the front's looking all right, isn't it? It's looking pretty good. I like that. And you got the back of the cape. I'm going to need to give that another wash, but I think that the color works. I think. I can always go over it in red if I don't like it. If I decide I don't like it. Yellow's not a hard color to cover up. I could even go over it with the orange and see if a halfway house color would be better. But I think this is a very sun god color, you know? I'm pretty sure the Knights of Aster, who this guy represents, are also, like, I think yellow is their color. So I think this is going to work. Okay, here we go. Alrighty then. Yep, the model is still in camera, so I'm not being a naughty Bula. Okay, there you go. The edging on this side here can go yellow as well. I think I'll probably highlight the yellow bits with Uriel around the edges. Okay, I've been a bit sloppy there, not gonna lie. Bit pissed off at myself for that, but it's what it is. Happens. Alright. I'm going to get the face done and I'm going to wash the shit out of it. I also need to get some hair on him. And I think I've decided I'm going to make him a brunette. It'll just, I think the mustache is going to pop more with a darker hair colour. Oh, hell yeah. So I think I'm going to go with a nice light brown, like an XV88, rather than your what's the leather color? Standard leather color, Steel Legion drab. Which okay, here's the XV88. Give it a good shake. It's not been opened for a while. Bloody hell. I can feel it slopping around. Is it just a solid mass going up and down though? Or is it actually wet paint? It's wet paint. Yes! Okay. I'll do the hair after, actually. Do Keslev flesh first. There's Avalon Sunset. We'll need that in a bit. Where's Keslev flesh? There it is. See if this is... Oh, that sounds fine. That sounds good. Do the flesh first, then the hair. Okay, cool beans. Won't need much flesh here. Just a couple of... Just enough to make 2 separate coats. Let's water it down a fair bit, because I don't want to lose any of that glorious face detail. Right. Here we go. Might be a little bit too much paint on there. Here we go. I do like that Games Workshop have started releasing different flesh colours, which is very good. I always appreciate a bit of diversity in my models. I haven't got any of them yet, because I haven't painted in the last couple of years properly, so haven't really needed to go and buy any paints. But I'm going to get myself a set of the new Imperial Guards. I'm going to test some of the different skin tones, I think. Get some females in my unit. You know, and just sort of plant them in various squads within my my army. I think that'll work pretty well. That'd be nice. Luke, what are you doing? I can feel one of the Doges just sort of prodding my leg. Hello, sorry for bothering me. I want to... Oh, God. There we go. Sorry, we don't do promotions on here. It's the first time I've had a bot for a while. But, I wonder if it's because I'm doing D&D or painting. Now, Luke, get out from underneath here. Come on. Go sit. Oh, God, there's a wire in your way, isn't there? Come on. Go sit. Come on. Come on, Doge. Shit. Paintbrush. Ah, I've just painted my pants. Right, come on. You're right. You're right. Little Doge. Come on. Up you get. Up sit. Good boy. I need to do this before the paint dries, but I love you. Yes, I do. Little Doge. Okay. Now, the question I'm going to ask myself is, am I actually going to make an effort to paint eyes onto this guy? Or am I just going to null oil and call it a day? I think I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a go. Okay, here we go. So let's just get another little bit of paint on that chin, because it's not getting coloured properly. Right, there we go. I think I've done too much and painted some of the armour there, but never mind. Sweet. That's bold face. Ah, that mustache of justice, which I'll show you in a minute, guys. I'm aware that the camera doesn't really pick much up at this range. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go with the... Where's the Tau? Oh, there it is. XV88. And that's the colour we're going with for hair. Or is it? Would it look good? No, that's just pretty much the same as Keslev Flesh. Alright. Cancel that. We're going to go for Steel Legion Drab. Steel Legion Drab it is. How drab. Indeed. Okay. Where is Steel Legion Drab gone? It is there, I think. Yes, it is. Lovely stuff. Right. We know this colour works for hair. We've done it before. We'll do it again. It's good hair colour. Not just because it's very similar to my hair colour. But possibly slightly to do with that. Okay, here we go. It's actually not that different to the XV88, to be honest, but that's fine. The most powerful part of this model is going to be that mustache. And it absolutely needs to pop. It needs to be perfect. So I'm going to get my eye in with the rest of the hairline. And then we'll go for it. And I could feel myself ducking out of the camera shot. But I really need to get this spot on, you know? This is where it counts. This is what gives the character his personality. Okay, that's the front of the hair done. Now the back. Nice, 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 nice. There's a bit just under the pauldron that we're struggling to get, but I think I've just done it. Nice. Once that's been washed with some Nuln oil, this is going to look really good. Right, here we go. Tash time. It's tash time. I don't want to lose any of this curl. I'm making sure I don't apply the paint any too thick at all. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Just touch the hair, but that's fine. I think it's okay. Give it a little brush just in case. There's the tash. Nice. Oh, that is spectacular. A little bit more going on here. I need to get a little bit more paint on there. Yes. Love it. I'm going to get those brows painted as well. I don't want to go too mad on the eyebrows because it can make a character look really fucking dumb. Okay, there's a little bit of paint on there, it's fine. We can always add, you can't take away. Oh, I think I've done too much. Okay. Okay. And then just a little bit of a... I fucked the eyes. But we can fix that. We can fix that, that's not a problem. I'm just gonna go Keslev flesh over it again and then just Nuln oil and call it a day. I was trying to give him like little brown pupils, but it's not gonna happen. Okay. Roll the sleeves up a bit. Ooh. So, Keslev flesh, there you are. Don't need much, just a teeny weeny bit. Just a tiny little bit there. Just blow his face. Just make sure that the brown is actually dry. Clean that eyebrow up as well. Nice. Okay. Nice. I don't know how I managed to get brown on that, but never mind. Okay. Don't have to worry too much about cleaning up just yet, but I want to get the white sort of as pristine as I can before the wash goes on, so I'm just going to go around the white, just give it a little bit of a tidy. Alright, nice straight lines at the on the edge of the cloak if we can. Nice straight lines. Got loads of stuff on here which I didn't need. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need more than that. I need more paint than that. Come on. Give me a big blob. Right there. Sweet. Okay. Ooh, I just dropped it. Don't want to drop it. Okay. Nice. Okay. No blobs. Nice straight lines. That's what we want. Straight line there. Nice. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, these lines can go back and forth as many times as you want. The more times you do it, the worse it's going to end up looking. Come on. At the end of the day, it's fine. Okay, come on. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Victory. Okay. I think we're ready to start null oiling. Excellent. Alright. This is where we just take the model, turn it upside down, drop it in. Alright then, I'm going to use this brush. This has no point. It is pointless. It is a pointless brush. But it is useful for null oiling very quickly. Alright, here we go. Now, I don't want too much on the white bits. I just want to put it all over the armor. Like, I want it to really coat the armor. Nice. Just realized I've missed a bit of cloth as well. But to be honest, I don't mind that. I'm gonna colour that in straight yellow or something, I don't know. Okay, going with the foot there. Might have to wash it separately once I'm done with it, but it's fine. It's weird that you stare at an object for ages, and then like you realise that the thing you've been staring at, you've missed like a huge part of it. Weird. Weird the way that happens. Okay. I need the null oil to go right in the crevices, and then let's just light brushing over the cloth just to get the detail popping. Not too bad, because we're just going to paint right over it again in white. But be careful, it'll be fine. Okay. Plenty of leather here that I've not painted at all. I haven't even given it a base coat, but it'll be fine. Oh my god, come on. There we go. The shield coated, covered. Get this detail popping. Let's go. Maybe a little bit much on the front, to be honest, but it's fine. No such thing as too much null oil until there is. And you know when you've hit the point. You know when it's happened. You just got to spread it out more. Luckily, it spreads quite easily. Plenty of time to correct your mistakes, unless it's white, in which case you don't have very much time at all. Okay. Let's get the face done. Get it all on the hair. Let's wash the crevices of the cape. Nice, nice, nice. You'll notice I've not done the sword blade yet. That's deliberate. That's going to be luminescent as all hell, because this is supposed to be Dawnbreaker, which is supposed to be made entirely of energy. If I had luminescent paint, I would fucking use it. But I do not, so I'm going to have to just make do with what I've got, which is very bright colours. Okay. So now he's got that mucky look. I think I'm going to go a bit of Null Oil on the base as well, just to try and continue to cover my mistakes up a bit. A little bit. It's gonna, this base is going to look fucking weird. To be honest, I might just start from scratch again, but we'll see. We'll see if this Null Oil manages to save it. It might just, you know, the orange color might be diluted to the point where it actually looks pretty nice, but I'm not holding out a whole heap of hope right now. I still think it's going to look absolutely god-awful. The mushroom like tops are going to look really nice, I think. I just need this floor to look like it's reflecting like a purple light. Okay. I think that that is an appropriate amount of Null Oil. There we go. Yep, he is looking mucky as hell. So, I'll give you a mid-session update. Then we'll go make a cup of tea. And we'll come back with a nice warm beverage. Okay, so here he is, looking decidedly moist at the moment, with the Null Oil completely coating him. But when the Null Oil dries, it's gonna look very nice. So yeah, the base is still looking a little bit weird and rusty, but putting a dry brush of grey on the orange bits will probably look pretty nice, I think. Might even highlight the outsides of the mushroom blows. So, yes, I'm gonna go make a quick cup of tea. You guys chill right there and enjoy a slideshow of our community's best works, including some of mine. Right, we'll be right back. You guys chill right there and enjoy some tunage. Don't go anywhere. Right. Welcome back, everyone. Haha! Drop the music slightly so you can hear me a bit better. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking with us through the break. Before we went on break, we had just watched our model. He is here, and he is drying nicely now. Still a tiny bit tacky, but we can work with this. So I think it's time to start. I'm going to start with the base, I think. No, there's still some stuff wet on the base. Let's clean up the cape, because that seems the driest at the moment. Alrighty then, let's get that re-whitened. Make it look spanking. Alright, so we won't need much paint here because we are just literally highlighting again. Really don't need much paint. And we're trying to highlight the edges and leave some of the too much paint on there. Leave some of the detail in the crevices. But obviously It's white on white, so it's kind of difficult to do. I might just leave it as a full white thing. Actually, the ruffles are looking pretty good actually up there. Okay. Let's just make it nice and bright again, and then we can highlight even more further along the line with like a. I mean, you can't really get whiter than this, but you know, we can do another highlight with a dry brush of this and leave it slightly dirty. I want it to be slightly light, you know? Slightly lighter than it is anyway, because it is kind of muddy. Kind of a muddy colour. But yeah. Luke, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Luke, Bear, come on. Right, you gonna sit with Bear? Okay, Bear. Got a doge here. No, I'll move the camera so you can see him. Oh, the microphone, but in the way. There was a doge. Hello, Bear. And there is a Luke as well. There he is. He wants his green nose. I bet he does. Right, let's move the mic over there. Put the camera back where it was, kind of. I think it was there-ish. Okay. Right, where was I? Oh shit, I can't remember. Right, we're tidying the white up here. I think I'm going to start painting the sword as well, because that's the only thing I didn't do any painting on, didn't do any washing on, so that's probably the safest place to start painting at this point. The sword's going to be one of the focal points of this model, so it makes sense. I'm trying to get this so the edges looks a bit darker. There's a proper border between the white and the yellow. I think that's quite successful, actually. Obviously, you can still see brush strokes. It's going to need a couple more highlights, coats, but other than that, it's looking pretty nice. Yeah, let's get this nice and bright looking again. Obviously, let the wash sort of settle in the crumples, the ruffles. Highlight the edges pretty nicely. Nice. I think that looks pretty fucking sexy. That ruffle's looking very nice on the front. And yeah, let's get the sword started. So I'm going to paint the sword white, I think, and then have either yellow or like a really light blue on the edge, so it looks like a an energy sword. I think the pictures I saw in the player's handbook made it look yellowy, so I think I'm going to go with the yellow edge, the yellow edging. Okay. So I basically need to try and make it look like an energy sword. That's my objective. It's almost a lightsaber essentially, but it's made of like radiant energy rather than like laser. You know? So I'm thinking yellow is probably the way to go because it's a more sort of holy colour. I'm going to go aerial yellow because it's like the lightest yellow I've got. Okay, there's going to be a lot of highlighting aerial yellow. Okay, that's a bit wet, I think. I don't think that's actually going to do much, but it's doing something. It's very wet, so it's not going to dry very quickly at all. You know what? It's fine, I think. Doing the job. Ish. The bottom of that isn't happening. Yeah, we need to get some of this water off it. Off you come. Off you come. And then I think if I just whack Some just raw paint on that, that'll be fine. Just a little bit. Teeny weeny bit. Right, here we go. Because it'll mix with the water and give it a nice coat, I think. Yeah, the bottom of it's not great, but it'll be fine. Don't worry too much, just let it dry and then put another coat on when you get a chance. Okay, so that's looking great. I'm gonna just brush, give it a proper wash, and then I'm gonna get the foot tassels sort of started that I missed last time. So I might need to give them a separate wash once they're painted. There's lots of water on there already, so let's just mix that in with the water. Make a decent consistency. Sweet, okay. Okay, get this nice and coated nicely. Should just need a couple of coats. Good. Because obviously we're putting white onto metal, which isn't anywhere near as hard to paint on as grey is. Because of the shininess. Okay, that's going to need tidying up. That looks awful. That looks awful. Flippin' heck. Okay, come on. That's not bad, that's not bad. It's just getting that corner there. Oh, I've just gone over the line. Need to tidy that later then. A bit rough, never mind. Okay, I think that's all of the white. I'll just use the rest of this white on the cape at the back. Really give it the brightness treatment. I really need the bottom of this cape to be like a nice flat white colour. Currently not. It's getting better. Nice, okay. And the edges are looking nice and bright. That cape is the whitest it can be at the moment. Nice, right. Let's give a sword another go. Another go over, especially the bottom, which was looking a bit muddy and grim. So I want to get this this sword nicely highlighted. Okay. That's going to need a third coat on the bottom there, bloody hell. Yeah, the first coat, to be fair, wasn't very good. It wasn't very good at all. But it is what it is. Okay. Right. Now, we should start turning our attention to the base again. And this time I think I'm going to go in with a dry brush with a really light grey again. Okay. I may even go with a white dry brush around the mushrooms. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, let's find that really bright grey. I think it was this. Nope, Fenrisian. Although, hang on, no, I've got a purpley grey, haven't I? Yes, from the Imperial Guard. Slanesh grey. That dry brushed on would probably be the ticket. I wouldn't even necessarily need to dry brush it, I just need to get it painted around. Yeah, I'm not going to dry brush it, I'm just going to give it a light stroke over, just around the mushrooms, so that raised areas are covered. And that'll give it a nice little highlight, and then I can dry brush some grey over the top of the grey bits. Yeah, this is going to work. This is going to work, I think. Okay. So, it's not necessarily a dry brush, I just need a slightly lighter hand. So... yeah, that's nice. That's nice. If I overdo it, it's going to look shite, so I need to be real fucking careful not to overdo this. Okay. Again, mistakes can be gone over, and the more layers of paint we put at the bottom, it'll look a bit messy, but it would end up looking pretty nice, to be honest. Where's that wet bit? There it is. So it's kind of working, honestly. I think it's kind of working. Hopefully it's going to look good. Some Ace Combat soundtrack. Excellent. Cheesy 90s video gameage. Oh, I love it. That Ace Combat playthrough was so much fun. Definitely going to have to do Ace Combat 3 at some point. Got it ready to go. We're just going through a lot of Armored Core at the moment, so... once we've done a bit more Armored Core, I'll probably switch back over to Ace Combat for a bit. As Ace Combat is definitely my favourite series of all time. I haven't really done a lot of it on this channel anyway. I've played every single game through. Although the version of Ace Combat 3 I've got is really interesting because it's the extended version that they released in Japan. The European and North American versions are apparently very cut down, so they didn't have to translate a lot of it into English, you know. So I'm excited to play the extended version of 3. That's going to be really fun. Okay, so now we're dry brushing around. Just dry brushing around. I didn't get any on there. I need to get more. And I've just dropped my model on potentially some wet stuff. That's not good. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. See, I think the dry brushing's going well here, so I'm just going to plonk a bit of wet stuff around the base of these. Okay, there you go. Oh, I think I'm saving it, you know. I think I'm saving it. I'm just about going to save this from the sort of horrible orange mess that I made. Yeah, that's working. That is working. Okay, there we go. Nice! Okay, that's much better, actually. Now it's sort of the correct colour on the base. It's almost okay for me now. I just need to get the edges a little bit cleaner and get the floor a little bit more uniformly grey and purple. So I think a proper dry brush will the way forward here. Got this really light grey somewhere. Somewhere. I had it before. Where have I put it? Eshin grey. There you go. A much lighter shade than Mechanicum Standard. And should work well. Okay. So let's just dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. With dry brushing, you really want to get rid of all of the paint, pretty much. There you go. It's just about making a mess on the paper. There you go. And then you just like literally paint a little bit around where you want. When it stops working, put more on. But don't put enough to like be painting with it, you know? Just you just want to be fading. Anyone who's done anyone who's watched a makeup tutorial will know exactly what this is all about. It's working pretty well actually. Nice. Okay, let's get a bit more of the wet stuff on there. Nice. Just trying to get rid of this orange shite colour that was on here. I just want this. I want it to fade into the purple rather than it, you know, having a border, which some of it looks like it's got. Yeah, that's good. And then this down here. Makeup tutorial. Oh dear. Mrs. Bula's Paint Club Live is coming soon to this channel. I don't think so. Oh dear, there was a call for Mrs. Bula's Paint Club, wasn't there, a while back? I had forgotten about that. Purposefully. Alright, oh my god, that's starting to look pretty fucking spectacular actually. Starting, but it's not there yet. Trust me, it's not there yet. Definitely not there yet. I need this to not be on my keyboard so I can just like wipe it properly. Luke, don't be biting yourself, please. There you go, that's looking better. Oh yes. Sweet, I'm happy. I'm actually happy with the grey bits on that now. So now I just need to highlight the purpley bits with an even brighter colour. I think I might go back on with the Fenrisian while this dry brush dries. So what's my smallest brush? What's my smallest brush? Where's my model gone? There he is. Up in there, so he's in shot. Not that you can see him very well. Smallest brush, smallest brush. I think it's the one I've been using. Yeah, that's definitely it. The tiniest brush. Look how small that is. That's a brush with a point. Ooh, cheers. Okay, let's get the Fenrisian. Oh, Cacophony again. Cacophorn. Right, let's do this. I'll go with the really like mental colour first. That's basically pink. And I'm gonna try and go a bit drier than I would normally. Just to give it a little bit of a highlight underneath the mushrooms. But like not let it like splurge out into areas I don't want it. Did I see Star Citizen campaign is now feature complete? Goes to say it will take something to polish, given it 2 to 11 years to get that far. Fucking hell, it's not feature complete though, is it? Fucking hell. Barely got a solar system in it, hasn't it? Star Citizen. The game that will never be complete and that cost more money than almost any other game has ever made cost to make. Otherwise known as a scam. Oh, that's not the right colour. I nearly dipped into the Fenrisian there. I'm gonna dry brush this with a not dry brush. There we go. Give it a... There we go. Alright, I'm actually alright with that. Right, I'm going to show you guys what I've done so far with the mushroom glow. And then we can start painting the mushrooms wonderful colours. So, let me go to the full focus. That's multiplayer part. The campaign is a single player part game. Fair enough. So there you go. It's not perfect, and I think we can probably get it even nicer looking with a bit more dry brushing, because the edges are looking a little bit splatty, but you can sort of see where I'm going with this, can't you? Sort of see where I'm going with this, with the nice bright purple underneath the mushrooms. Some of it is looking a bit splatty. I'm definitely going to go on it with the grey again. Okay. Where is the ash and grey? There it is. Alright. Let's get... I'm not going to use my really nice brush. I'm going to use a slightly less nice brush, which is still quite nice, honestly. And I'm going to dry brush the fuck out of it. So let's get rid of all that paint. And any splodgy looking bits are going to get a little bit of a dry brush, like that. That's looking better. Yes! I've fucking cracked it. I've cracked it, everyone. I'm happy with it. Where did I put that splodge? It's on here somewhere. Is that it there? Yeah, that's it there. You just need to go back over it with different colours. Again and again until it works. And I want it to be sort of fadey. And that's how you do it. You just dry brush again and again. Back and forth between different colours. Just shade it nice. Shade it nice. And that's good, that's good. Alright, I'm officially happy with that floor. I'm officially happy with that floor. Yes. Now, let's paint mushrooms weird colours, because it's the Underdark, and we're gonna. Okay. I'm gonna go with one mushroom being... We're gonna get McCrag Blue. I'm gonna go with... Lothern Blue. Blue. Drag, got Lothern. Got the purple colour, but I don't think that's gonna... Now, you know what? Yes, we're gonna go with purple as well. And those are the three colours of mushrooms I'm gonna have. Very Underdark colours. Right, so let's get some very light blue. And this is gonna be fairly flat colour now, because it's the top of the mushroom. We don't have to worry about fading much at all. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with this mushroom being the very nice light blue. Okay, look what you doing, mate. We go with this big mushroom here being the light blue. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, nice. I'm gonna go for some like lighter spots as well. One of those is going to be the light blue one. Ooh, it's going to be this back one. If we can make it neat the first time, that makes it really easy. I think I have, you know. Nice! Okay. So let's go for the middle-sized one on this bunch. Yes, the Underdark is full of mushrooms. That's all we've had to eat for days in our game. Not had a single bit of meat. My character's going a bit stir crazy. Kind of desperate for meat, some proper meat. Okay. Right, I think that's enough of that colour. Didn't need as much as I thought I did, to be honest. Okay. Clean the brush, clean the brush. Always clean your brush. Right, we're going to go McCrag next. Right. That should be plenty. Methinks. We'll go there. I don't use McCrag Blue that much. I used to have a Smurf army. I used to have some Space Marines, Ultramarines, but I don't know. I didn't really like them that much, so I didn't stick with the hobby. And then when I came back to Space Marines later on, after I'd got a fairly large Imperial Guard army, I decided I wanted to go Imperial Fist, so I've repainted a few models, not too many. I've still got quite a few old blue scheme, you know, the ones with the yellow trim rather than gold that they've switched to now. But yeah, I was never really a fan of the blue, but you know, you start on one colour, so you've got to finish, sort of thing. I'm going to just have that one purple. This one can go McCrag, this big one. I'm going to mix it up nicely. Nice. I really need to figure out how I'm going to do the luminescence on the sword. This one can go the blue. Nice. You can go around the edges there as well. Come on. I need to go through the legs to get the back end of this. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's working well for me. Oh, there's a bit there that's not done. Nice. Teeny bit there as well. Sweet. Just tidying this one up as well. A little bit of light blue where there should be dark blue. Now there's a little bit of dark blue where there should be light blue. Bloody hell. And we'll go back and forth until we get it right. Okay. And now the purple. Oh, this is the same purple that we used for, like, base coating these mushrooms, so fairly similar to what we had, so I don't need much paint. Which is a solid colour. Should liven it up a little bit. And then the mushroom should look pretty nice. I'm going to give them various dots as well. That's too much paint on that brush. Do not need that much. There we go. Oh, yes. Very nice. Get this cap painted. It's the one in between the legs, so it's the most awkward one. There you go. Well, just underneath the cape, so it's a little teeny bit awkward. Not too bad, though. This one needs tidying up, but not too much. It's only a tiny one anyway. Nice. And there's one just there, the teeniest mushroom of all. Need to paint that nicely. My head is like right underneath the, right below where it needs to be. Apologies that I'm not keeping my head in the window. Nice. Okay. Now I need some nice, I'm going to get some white dots on one of the mushrooms, some black dots on another. Not sure what other colour to go with. Do brown, I suppose, couldn't I? That'd be cool. Okay. With yellow dots even. Oh yeah, yellow dots. That'd be cool. Okay, so where's the white gone? There it is. And a black. I've got some Abaddon just there. Is this the good Abaddon? Because I know that I've got a... Yeah, that one seems fine. Okay. So... let's do some black polka dots on the light blue. Yep. If I put any more on after this, it'll probably ruin the effect. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need a wet blob of black here, I think. Seems a bit of a waste, but it's fine. I constantly need black on the end of the tip here for this polka dot in to work. Like, ideally, you'd use like a toothpick or something for this sort of work, but... Okay. Come on. Do better. That's better. This is really tricky work, this. I'll show you what I've done once we've managed to get these polka dots on quite nice. That one was a bit sloppy, but it's fine. This is nature. Nature has a way of being sloppy sometimes. Okay, that's all of the blue ones, I think. Oh, no, that one there needs a few polka dots. That'll do you. Nice. So I've got light blue mushroom with black dots. I'm going to have a dark blue with yellow dots. It's Uriel. Oh, just spat out a little bit of yellow. That's fine, a little bit of cried paint from last time we used it. Okay. I find that blue and yellow works well. So that's why I've gone with this combo. Nice. That's actually working quite nicely for me. Hi, Doge. What can I do for you, sir? Doge has come to say hello. What is?
Good boy. Good boy.
Let's pet him, make him feel better. Right, there's the yellow gun. There it is. Okay there, Loki. Let's raise the camera a tiny bit so you can see the Doge. There he is. Okay, Luke. Yeah, the yellow's starting to dry up. I need to be quicker. I need to be quicker. If I get this right, though, this base is going to look sick. Okay, there we go. That's all the yellow done. And the last one is white. White spots on purple. So this one won't be quite as obvious, I don't think. But, you know, a little bit of subtle colours, quite nice, I think. Okay, and I think I'm going to use the white to dry brush once we're done with it as well. Do a little bit of extra highlighting at the bottom. Okay, it's nice little dots on this one, I think. Little subtle dots. Nice, nice. Yeah, that one's got very big dots, but that's fine. Big dots is fine. Be consistent. Dynasty Warriors soundtracks are so good. This one we've got teeny dots, teeny dot, teeny dot, teeny dot. There we go. Right, oh, there's one there as well. Dot, dot, dot. Ah, oh, bollocks, I've just gotten some white on the armour there. I'm going to have to get rid of that. I'm sure I can get rid of it with this brush here. It's not happening, is it? Damn it! Right already. Bastard. Okay. So, we wanted to dry brush with this white, didn't we? So let's just get rid of as much as we can off there. And then really focus on just underneath these mushrooms. Man. Oh, the fucking Hellmarch. Oh, it's not the Hellmarch, it's the Soviet theme. Nice. For Red Alert 3. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the grey and tidy up some of the shit I've just made. Some of the mess I've just made. Where'd that grey go? There you are, Eshin. I don't need much. Just a teeny splodge. But I have made a bit of a hash of that, to be honest. Not happy with it. The other thing that I'd sort of fixed before, well, I've unfixed it. Made it worse. There you go, I think I just fixed it again. Refixed. Right. So, mushrooms. We have mushrooms. They are all weirdly coloured. Let me show you the mushrooms. Here they are. These bad lads right here. Why is there a white splodge on the blue mushroom there? That's supposed to be a black splodge. Oh well. I was a little bit slapdash, to be honest, but it's fine. And you got the yeah, various little mushrooms underneath. I'm gonna fix that black splodge there. But other than that, I'm quite happy with how the mushrooms are coming out. It's nice. Right, where's the black? Where's my black gone? Can't find a wet splodge, so I'm just gonna open the pot again. Be fine. I need the one little splodge. Cover that mistake. Okay. Yeah, other than that, pretty happy. So, what was that Uriel? I don't know if I've still got it live. No, I don't. Right. Let's get Uriel Yellow out, and let's just edge the sword. Just edge that sword quite gently. That's not going to be gentle, that's going to be a lot. There you go, that's better. So I want it to look... I want it to look really nice and energy sword-ish. Okay, that's pretty nice. Honestly, that edge is looking good, apart from the bottom. I've cocked the bottom up, but that's fine. You won't see the bottom very much. Gotta get that edge on the other side as well, but it's closer to the body, so it's making it a bit more difficult. Okay, I've come a little bit messy in places here, but you know, that's fine. Okay, and we can tidy that up at some point with a bit of white. White goes on yellow pretty well. All right, there you go. That'll do it. Okay, I need more white on some of the cloth anyway, so. Sweet. White scar. Here we are. Let's go. So, blah 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 blah. Water it down. Always thin your paints. Right. I think the capes are pretty good now, but I'm going to give it more just because this is where I'm like thinning. Where I'm sort of using it as a palette on the model at the moment. Getting rid of the excess paint. You can never have too much of the paint on there. That's just cheap thinning it out. If you don't thin it out, it ends up just being a splodgy mess. Trust me, we've all learned that lesson at one point in our Warhammer painting lives. There is a video that Badger shared on Paint Club at some point called Thin Your Paints, which just is like a horror show of all of the worst cases of Warhammer models that have just been painted with unthinned paint. And it really is. It's grim. Okay, there we go. Lovely stuff. Right, and the sword, that's what we mainly had this for, so... Buy runnier paints. Nah! You can do. And some people do. I think there is a different company that does a different kind of paint. I know that my friend AJ uses that paint. Comes in like slightly thinner bottles. I'm not sure what the difference between the two types of paint is. I just like the you know, the standard color set that you get with Citadel paints, to be honest. So the, you know, having a set of colors that changes very rarely, so you can reliably get the same colors, sort of works for me. Okay. Do you know, I don't know about this, how this sword's coming out. How do I make it look even more energy-ish? Don't know. We'll give it like a blue hue? I don't know. Right. We've got gold to paint now, I think. Gotta get this tea down me before it gets cold. Ooh, there's a lot of milk in that. Milky! Right, where's my lead belcher gone? There's a lead belcher, I don't know if it's the same one I was using. Yeah, this one seems a bit more alive. So let's get a little bit of the metal tidied / highlighted. There we go. Okay. So this bit of foot here needs tidying because I've put some white on it for reasons that I'll never be able to know. Do a bit of edge highlighting as well. Tidy the edges. Highlight the plates. Make it shiny again. Nice. Tidy and highlight, and tidy being the key word. I want nice straight edges. Come on, Bula, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe. He's talking to himself. He's going mad. He's going mad. Is that the bit? Where did I put the wet splodge? Oh, bollocks. I've missed. Oh, there it is. Found it. Ooh, bloody hell. Nice. We're highlighting the foot there. It's a nice plate there. Sweet. Metal is now getting shiny again after the null oil. Oh, bollocks, I've missed it again. There it is. I keep losing where the wet paint is. I probably need to get a fresh wet palette, or an actual wet palette, and not a piece of cardboard that I just have been using as a wet palette for so many years.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You popping off to go watch a bit of TV? No worries, cheers man. Get it finished for Friday, that's the plan. Gonna use this bad lad for D&D on Friday, so he needs doing. Yeah, the shield other than the edge bit is pretty nice, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make that. Yeah, that's gonna be silver. That's gonna be gold. This chest plate here needs tidying because I made a mess. Made a mess. Oh no. Made a mess with this cloth. Alright. That's worked well. Nice. Oh, fuck. I just painted myself a bit. Right, there we go. The plate's looking good there. Gonna need more metal for the pauldrons. At this point, it's just a case of highlights and we're done, basically, I think. Nice. Okay, let's get this bit here. Right, there we go. Tidy, tidy, tidy. That's what we like. Lovely bit of tidy, tidy. This is gonna look pretty nice, I think. Very pleased with how this is turning out. Not gonna lie. It's looking nice. Okay. May go around the edge of the shield with gold now, to be honest. I'm thinking it's probably the way to go. All right. Yes. I think it will look better if I do that. All right. I think that's all the silver bits done. Nice. Look at the other camera because that's what I usually look at. Nice. Okay. Gold, gold, gold. Let's go with... Oof. Nearly knocked me bloody pot over with the water in it. Oh wow, okay, this is... Yeah, it's definitely going to need a proper mix. There you go. I actually think I'm going to need to mix it properly as well, so I'm going to just get me brush in there, give it a good old mix, get the set bit at the bottom all mixed in properly. There you go. All the gold shiny bits. Okay, that's not right. This stuff here on here is not right. It's a bit of a waste, but with metallic paints, sometimes you just have to do it. Okay, let's give it a good old shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty, shake your booty. Lovely stuff. There you go. That's properly mixed. So let's get that blob there. Origami gold. This will be nice and bright. There's way too much paint on that brush. So let's get this nice and clean on the edge there. Now, there's going to be a big difference between the stuff I've like undercoated in Lead Belcher and the stuff I've undercoated in like Balthazar. It might look good. I don't know. This is just a highlight color rather than an actual coloring color. So it might just make it look like two different rents of gold, which wouldn't necessarily be a problem. Okay, yeah, this that can fuck off. That song's a little bit strong in the chav department for me, but right now, not in the mood for that. Okay. Damn it. I've just painted a bit I didn't want to paint. Means I'm going to have to tidy up later. Okay. Need a big glob on this circular bit of shield here. Nice. This is coming out quite nice. These arrow bits, anyway. Just going to need a little tidy up with the Lead Belcher once I'm done. That's going to look fantastic. Nice. Okay, let's get the back end of the shield done as well. You okay, Luke? Good boy. You're a good boy, aren't you, Luke? Yes, you are. Doge. Right. The back end of this as well. That'll do. Sweet! I just need the edge of this shield to be gold. Oh shit, I haven't even done the edge, let alone the back edge. A little bit of black mages. Anyone of a certain age who grew up with PS1 era Final Fantasy games will absolutely know every single thing the Black Mages did. You'll know the Black Mages intimately. Metal bands specializing in Final Fantasy covers. Alright. Get the back end of the rim. Rim. Get the back end of that painted as well. Lovely. Oof, okay. What's everyone's favourite Final Fantasy game? Mine's 8, oddly enough. I really like 8. Final Fantasy 8. It's my favourite for sure. An unpopular opinion, I'm aware. A lot of people think that I'm mad for that. But I really like the setting of Final Fantasy VIII, and it carries me straight through. I understand that, you know, Final Fantasy VII's got the all of the politics, which is all good. It's a game that you wouldn't, you know, I know that they're remaking it at the moment, but I know you wouldn't get the green light for it these days if it wasn't already massively popular, you know what I mean? Just because of its very left-leaning social commentary with the environmentalism. Wouldn't get made these days, I don't think, but it's getting remade just off the back of the popularity of the thing. And honestly, has every right to be so popular. Fantastic game. I actually will play through Final Fantasy VII, but I'm going to play through the original version, not the remake. I'm not a fan of some of the changes they've made, and they are obviously going their own way with it. They've made that real fucking clear. It'd be interesting to see what decisions they make, and I'm pretty sure I know one of them. I reckon they're going to keep Aerith alive, which is that would be a mistake. She has to die for the game to make sense. But they're probably going to do a what if she survived sort of situation. I don't know. Very fun game to play, the Final Fantasy VII remake. I did play through it. You know, I know that they've changed the battle system up. I really like action time battle. You know, turn-based stuff is not bad. It's just not popular anymore. That was the in thing. The active time battle. That was the in thing back in the day. It just for some reason fell out of vogue, and then ever since Square has been like scared to use it in games in until they used it in Bravely Default, which sold like gangbusters, and you just, I don't know, it doesn't infuriate me, it just sort of frustrates me, because it's so good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I know it was unpopular for a bit, but your best games use that system, so don't be afraid of it. Man. People are nostalgic for classic JRPGs. They're not nostalgic for all the action RPGs so much. Not as much, anyway. I get nostalgic for Diablo 2 every now and then. Specifically Diablo 2. That was the best Diablo, in my opinion. Oopsies, I think I just put my finger in wet paint, holding me brush against the model here. Alrighty then. I think that's the gold trim all set. What I'm going to do, in an attempt to make the sword look like more like an energy sword, I'm going to dry brush the gold on it. I mean dry brush. I'm going to use my bigger dry brush just because it's currently dry and the other one isn't. Okay, here we go. Dry brush on the sword. Because it's supposed to be radiant, isn't it? And so I think a nice little gold brushing on it wouldn't be a necessarily poor idea. However, it doesn't seem to be wanting to work, so I'm going to have to get more. I think my brush was a bit too dry. Okay. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. Okay. It's a little bit of brush there on the model. Okay, I would say the sword's sort of looking alright. Some of it's looking a bit weird. I'm going to tidy it up a little bit with some white. Where's the white scar? It's just a little bit there that I just think needs to be re-whitened. Right, let's actually dry brush the white on it. I want to make it fade rather than colouring it, Okay. Nice. Okay. Right. Let's get the skin back on, and then we'll do the hair, and then I think this model is. It's there. Happy days. Right. Let's get the Keslev flesh on. We need to give it like a quick brushing over on the raised bits, of the sort of flat bits of skin, so we can make sure he doesn't look mucky, which he does at the moment because he's been dry brushed. He's been washed. There we go. Let's get his cheekbone done. I'll leave a little bit of darkness in the dimple there, I think, just to give the jowl a bit of detail. Get that chinny chin nicely brightened. Let's see if we can get just underneath the mustache on this side and give the face on there a little bit of a lift. Okay, the jowl there, nice. And the ear, of course. And the ear on this side. Oh yeah. I need to get a little bit of flesh on there as well. On the nose, sweet, and the cheek there. Nice, nice. There's the flesh complete. Now the hair colour, where's and it's not just the hair colour. Wherever it's gone. Where has it gone? Oh, there it is, I think. Yep, Steel Legion Drab. Not just the hair colour, it's the leather colour, and there is a bit of leather around that just needs filling in, basically, and that should give it a nice nice little bits of contrast here and there. Okay, there's a bit there. A little strap under the arm, keeping the pauldrons on. Nice, that's done. This strap here on the other side. There's a strap going from the front to back as well. Keeping the front plate and the back plate on. Full plate armor. Lovely stuff, right? And this strap here. Bollocks, I think I've messed that up a bit there. Let's see if we can tidy it without the need to go back over it. Kind of, but I think I will still go back over it a bit. But at least I've saved it from having like a blob under the arm. Right. Any more straps? Yeah, there's the front and back strap over back here. Lovely stuff. I think that's the only other strap. I might redo the shield strap in brown as well. Sorry, it's not a strap really, it's... Oh no, there is a strap. There's the strap. Yeah, let's do the strap in brown. Oh shit, I just nearly bent the sword there. Trying to get at this bit. Resting my finger on it a bit too heavy. That's fine, that. Do we have the gloves in brown as well? No, but I will have the strapping on the sword here. There we go. Just make it a little bit. I might do the sword, the hands in black, just to say he's got like black leather gloves on. There's the mustache. Absolutely need that to be in pristine condition. I've just put some brown on some white there. That's not good news. There's a patch of grey at the top where I've been putting my finger on his head to grab onto him. Some gold there that needs covering up. Okay. There we go, and there's a little bit of detail on that hair, which is quite nice. Okay. What else was there? Sure, there was more brown to be done. Maybe not. Maybe that's that. Okay. A few little tidy-ups, and then I think it's fine. Right, we wanted the hands to go black, didn't we? Where's the black? There's some Abaddon right there. So he's got black leather gloves on. This might not be the alive Abaddon. I don't think it is actually. I think this is very nearly dead Abaddon. Yeah, no, there's no paint in that. Right, that one can go in the bin, I think. I need to find the Abaddon, though. Even Corvus would work, to be honest. That was dead. I can go over there. Abaddon! What a Belcher. Is that it? That's Corvus. That'll do. You know what? I'm going to do Corvus. I think Abaddon might be a bit too much. Whereas Corvus has got like a little bit of a grey to it, but it is still very, very black. So it'll work for what I need it for. Ooh, bloody hell. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna paint that in there. Nice black leather gloves. Or, well, very dark grey leather gloves. Lovely. Still got the wrist guards being metal. That's sweet. Okay, that's where the glove starts there on the bottom side. Need to get the finger ends working. Okay, that's that hand done. Very nice. The other one's going to be a bit easier because it's hidden behind the shield and there's very little of it showing. Just his fingers holding the grip. Just a little bit down here. Let's get the top of it. I do think the top was already still mechanical standard, so it barely needs painting. Awesome, and awesome. There we go. The wheat as a nut. Okay. I think that might be all that she wrote there. I'm going to get a little bit of yellow on the inside of the cape because I haven't highlighted it since we washed it. It was Apple and Sunset. It wasn't Uriel. Uriel's a little bit light for my taste at the minute. Okay, so there we go. Repaint that there so it's some bright. Go to bed, love. Nice. Mrs. Bula's gone to bed. I won't be far behind its work tomorrow. Luckily I'm not in the office so I can have a little lie-in. Which means a Tuesday stream is more likely than not. Now let's get this a nice straight line here on the cape at the bottom here. Nice straight line. So I don't need to tidy this up anymore. That's looking good so far. So far, so good. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. Nice, okay. And the side as well. Need a nice straight line. I put my finger on his head again. I don't want to wear the paint off again, because that would be a right pain in the ass. I have a feeling that's going to happen just through use during D&D. Okay. To get a nice sort of straightish line there. That's pretty nice. That's pretty neat. Okay. This side needs a tiny neatening. The teeniest neatening. Just there. Just there. So, and this here. God damn it. Might need a bit more paint here. Especially since I've still got to do the front flap. I do the crotch flap. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more. Yay. Do. Okay, a little bit of water on it. Just make it a little bit wetter. And then give it a bit of a bright colour on the front flap so it differentiates itself from the slightly darker gold metal on the belt. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Got my finger on his head again. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. Okay. And just because I've got a bit of yellow, on there, got a dry brush. I want to do it because I kind of want to see what it looks like. He's holding the sword up against his face there, so this side of the face is going to get a nice yellow glow, as is down here. Well, there we go, I think. Nice. Do you know what? I'm actually quite happy with him. I think he is as done as you like. There will be tidying up to do, I'm sure. But for the purposes of today's stream, I'm very pleased. So, allow me to introduce you lot to the Sylvester Soler, Knight of Asta, a paladin of Lathander with a very nice fetching golden shield, a bright white cape, some gold armor, well, golden metal and steel armor, and he is in the Underdark because this is the Underdark campaign, and we have some glowy mushrooms. I've tried my best to make it look like they're glowing on the floor. I've done okay. It doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna, but you know, it's fine. I might go over some of the edges with a wash again, just to darken the bits I don't want lightened. But yeah. What do we think? Out of 10. Apart from the fuzzy bit on the end of his sword, which... let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Aha! I shall kill you in the name of Lathander! Ha-ha! There you go. Oh my god. But anyway, that's it for us. Paint Club has been successful, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on today's sort of resurrection stream. It's been 2 years since we've done this, and yeah, your company has made us doing this again next week even more likely. Probably going to do some BattleTech models next time. BattleTech models are good. Either that or some more Space Marines. Yeah. But anyway, our next stream will be probably tomorrow, and it's probably going to be Armored Core. So if you're mech-minded, please come along to that, and we'll see how we get on. Anyway, that's been me for the day. So thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, see you again. Ta-ra all.